From the shores of Lake Erie and Northeast Ohio, it's time for Cleveland at Night. On this show, we feature local entertainment and sporting events filmed from various venues and locations from the CLE area. This is Cleveland at Night, daytime episode. This episode was filmed at the American Legion Post 421 in Fairview Park, Ohio. This is the American Legion Post 421's first annual car show.
Park, Ohio. And here with me is Tom, the vice commander of the post. Tom, here we go.
Hi, this is our first shot at this deal, and we're trying to make the best of it. What it is good exposure for us and public relations. We're just trying to have this snowball for the future. And we got a nice turnout, and most of all, we got real nice weather. And that's the important thing. Look at all the smiling faces. Is that good?
Look at all the beautiful cars, Tom. Everything is fine. This is a beautiful turnout for your first event. And like you said, this is going to be your annual event. You're going to be doing it every summer from this point on. And the cars are really nice, and we're going to walk around and we're going to interview most of the people with the cars and get some stories on how they did their cars and where they bought them and all the history of these beautiful automobiles. Tom, you have a great event here, and we're looking to all the great food and all the beautiful surroundings in the area. Thank you so much, Tom.
And thank you for being here.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
Cleveland at Night daytime episode is brought to you by DMK Productions. Now it's time to go back to the American Legion Post 421 in Fairview Park for more of the first annual car show.
Cleveland at Night, brought to you by Danny K and DMK Productions. I have here with me Ron Pianka with his 34 Ford Coupe, where he runs a 302 cubic inch engine. And this is the first annual show at the Clifton Post. And Ron, how long have you had this car?
I've had it over 8 years now. So,
did you start it from scratch on your own, or did you buy it as a kit car?
I bought it, it was started, and the guy gave up on it and just went and finished it up right now. And I'm going to redo it this winter and repaint it and that.
It looks real nice. Is it a good road car for the road, and how's it drive on the road?
Real nice, no problem. Handles real good. Fuel injected, so you get good gas mileage. And had it out to Vermilion and all over the place. So
that's what's wonderful about these old cars. You can go cruising, meet a lot of people, and you get to see all these beautiful cars from the old days. Ron, it's a pleasure seeing your car, and thank you so much for being on Cleveland at Night and Danny K and the first annual show at the Cleveland Post 421 Legion.
thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Everyone, and welcome to American Legion Post, Clifton Post 421 in Fairview Park, Ohio. And with me I have Bill Berkmeister with his 57 Ford with a 292 cubic inches. Bill, how long have you had this car?
I've had this car since 1983, and I was with my uncle the day he bought it new in Avon Lake, Ohio.
Wow, that's amazing. It's been in the family that long. And how long have you driven the car? I see it looks like it's been restored to pristine condition today.
I've driven it since 1984. It was painted in 1984. It's the same color as it was originally. It's pretty much an original car, other than a little bit of body work, but nothing terrible.
Does it have any history about any racing or anything back in them days? A lot of guys did a lot of drag racing on the streets back in them days.
My cousin drag raced this car. My aunt and uncle gave it to my cousin, and he was drafted in '67 and went to Vietnam.
You had to draft in.
Yep. He sold the motor that was in it, and it sat in my aunt's garage until I bought it in 1983.
He did a beautiful job with it, Bill. Beautiful.
My cousin wound up living out in Colorado, so I kept saying if you get a chance, I'd like to buy it, and he did.
I'm sure glad you bought it and brought it out to the car show today and let everybody see this beautiful, beautiful car. They don't make these kind of cars anymore, Bill. It's a lovely, lovely sign to see these cars on the road today and still driving.
There's more to the story. My aunt and uncle were coming out to visit us in '57. They had a '55 Ford, and they were rear-ended right here on Brook Park Road. And my uncle was a little hot-tempered. His name was McCandless. He was Scotch. Yeah, and he dropped his wife and kids off, and my dad and I got in the car with him. He drove it to the Ford dealer in Avon Lake, traded it in, and drove this one home.
Wow. I'm so glad he did. Look at this car, everybody, and everybody gets a chance to see this beautiful, beautiful car today.
A few years ago, I took my aunt to her 100th birthday party in this car.
That's what a lot of people do. They take them to birthday parties, weddings, and things like that. They like to drive them old cars because they look so beautiful.
My aunt made it to 102.
Wow, what a beautiful life. What a beautiful life.
And she had all her buttons, as she would say.
Isn't that amazing that you have their facilities at that age like that? Bill, it's a pleasure talking to you, and thank you. We're going to view your car. We're going to walk around it a little bit and look at the inside and show everybody how beautiful job you did on this wonderful car.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to get a burger.
Okay, Bill, thank you so much.
You are watching the first annual car show held at the American Legion Post 421 in Fairview Park, Ohio.
Everyone, and welcome to Cleveland at Night, brought to you by Danny King and DMK Productions. We're at the American Legion Post, the Clifton Post 421 in Fairview Park, Ohio. And on my right, I have Pat Smith, and she owns the '69 Impala SS. How long have you had the car, Pat?
Since '92.
And did you do all the work yourself with the louvers on the hood and all that, or had it done?
Yes, the louvers were done
In what year did you buy the car?
in '92.
Oh, in '92. And how many car shows have you attended with this car? Do you drive to most of them that come around in Cleveland, Ohio?
Yes, every weekend I do like 3 or 4 car shows a week.
That's what's good about driving these old cars. You get to go drive around, meet all the people, see all these beautiful cars. And you have a rare one because it's a convertible. There's not too many of these convertibles left in the city.
Yes, they only made about 1,300 of the Impala SSs.
Yeah, so you got a really rare car, and this very nice car, and this very pretty car.
Thank you.
Pat, thank you so much. And we're going to go around the car and show off your car to the people on Cleveland at Night.
Thank you very much.
All right, Pat. And welcome to Cleveland at Night, brought to you by Danny King and DMK Productions. We're here at the American Legion Clifton Post 421 in Fairview Park, Ohio. And on my right, I have Victor Chavez, and he has a '63 Pontiac Vonnegut. When did you buy this car, Vic?
When October 19, 1962.
You bought this car in 1962.
I just turned 22 years old when I bought the car.
It's been in the family that long.
With me that long, 56 years now.
Wow, what an amazing feat to have a car that long. I'm very proud of you of that. And it's such a beautiful car. Did you restore it, or is it the way it is original?
Just, I would say roughly is about 70% factory original.
You got a lot of information here on the front of this car, too.
I got the titles and everything.
Back in them days, this car was only $3,623.42. And he's got the titles here, and it was purchased on October 1962 when he was 22 years of age. And at that time, his wages were $2.80 an hour. And he had to work 45 hours a week to buy this car. Vic, I'm very proud of you for doing that and showing these kids what it takes to be a hard worker and buy something like that.
Elbow grease.
Yeah, these kids today, they got to realize that they put a lot of effort into things, you can get a lot farther in life like we did, Vic.
Yeah, he's right.
This is a beautiful car, Vic, and I want to thank you so much. We're going to walk around the car and show the people on Danny Kaye and Cleveland at Night this beautiful car that you've had.
Picture of the inside. That's all original.
Yeah, we're going to definitely take a picture of the inside and show everybody how this car is beautifully well maintained by you.
You're more than welcome.
All right, Vic, thank you so much for the interview.
No problem.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cleveland at Night and Danny Kaye, Dmk Productions. We're here at the American Legion Post 421 in Fairview Park, Ohio. And on my left, I have Henry Johnson with his beautiful 70 Cuda, this yellow car. Henry, how long have you had this car?
I've had it around 15 years.
15 years. Did you restore it yourself, or is this the way you bought it?
I restored it. It was nothing but a shell when I first got it. No seats, no engine, no nothing. Just in primer.
Wow, it looks beautiful. It looks like the factory car now. Did you do any drag racing back in your day when you was a young man?
Yes, when I was younger, back in the 70s, but not now.
Yeah, not now. But back in them days, we were all pioneers of drag racing. We were learning what speed was. And these are the cars that come from the factory that they put out all that muscle, and we would modify them and take the weight out of them and really make these cars run in a quarter mile. Right, Henry?
Just for sure, because nowadays the new cars are awesome. You know, they got better gas mileage and they're fast.
Okay, Henry, we're going to walk around your car. Tell us a little bit about the motor. What kind of motor do you have in here?
440, 4-barrel, Mopar motor.
How many horses does that have? Like 390, 400?
Almost 400 horse.
Almost 400 horse. That's a lot of horsepower in a car that weighs 3,400 pounds.
Of course, but it's still pulling.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to Cleveland at Night and Danny Kaye, Dmk Productions. We're here at the American Legion Post 421 in Fairview Park, Ohio. And standing to my left is Jimmy Duncan with his 1950 GMC pickup truck. Jimmy, how long have you had this truck?
Total about 4 years.
About 4 years. Did you restore it yourself?
Completely restored.
So when you got it, was it more like a basket case, or was it pretty well intact?
No, it was a rust bucket.
All right, what kind of motor are you running in this?
355.
Oh, 355, 350, 60 over, huh?
No, it's just stock.
No, 30 over is
30,
355.
30, you're right, 30 over. I couldn't get that one over on you. 30 over with a 700R overdrive transmission.
Oh, okay, that's good for overdriving, good cruising and gas mileage and stuff.
Drive it everywhere.
Yeah, I used to have a 350 turbo, but I wish I had that 400.
That 400, it's good, but you got to have a 700R.
A 700R. Is that for
700
cruising?
That's for cruising. That gives you that extra shift, brings the RPMs down on the motor, and it sips on gasoline.
And plus, you got that quarter-mile surge when you need it.
Whenever you need it, you got to punch it once in a while.
Jim, you got a beautiful truck here. We're going to walk around this truck, and we're going to show everybody how much good quality and expert craftsmanship that you put into this vehicle through the years.
Thank you very much.
All right, Jim, thank you for the interview. We're going to walk around now, and we're going to show everyone.
Sure.
From the American Legion, Post 421 in Fairview Park, you're watching their first annual car show.
Once again, we had a tie. Is that correct?
Yes, we did.
Okay. So, the people that tied are who? What cars?
9 and 12.
9 and number 12. Number 9 and 12. Come on up here.
They're right here.
They're right here. Come on up here, guys. Come on up here.
Don't be shy now.
Yeah, don't be shy. Now we only have one trophy, so how are we gonna, Tom? How are we gonna do the actual winner?
We're going to flip a coin.
That's how we're gonna flip a coin. Come over here, Jan. Come on, come on. All right. You want to flip it here? Come on, guys, back here. Come back here. All right. First of all, before we do flip the coin, your name is?
Nolan Beisch.
And what car do you have?
I have a early 1930 Ford double Model A beverage truck.
Okay. Did you buy that originally, or did you bought it and fix it up, or how'd you do it?
I bought it in 1967, and I finished it in 2017.
Wow, that's incredible. And your car, sir? Well, first of all, your name?
Art McClellan.
Art McClellan. Okay, Art. What's your car?
What is that?
Yeah, what make of your car is?
It's a 1932 Ford three-window coupe.
Why? And you owned it all your life, or did you just buy it recently, or?
No, well, about 18 years or something like that. We worked on it. A bunch of guys of mine, my friends, all my friends. We all built that together.
Okay. Now, wait. Jan, before we flip it, how many people think, your name again is, your first name? Nolan. How many people think Nolan should be the winner? Round of applause. Hey, Nolan. Nolan, bring more friends next time. Bring more friends next time. And your name is, I'm sorry?
Art.
Art. How many people think Art should win?
Hey!
Wait a minute. Did you guys just get here off the street?
They all voted for their own car.
Oh, man. They have no friends and family. But Jan, you're gonna flip a coin. Now, how are we gonna do this? Somebody's gonna say heads and tails. Who wants to say heads and tails? Oh, wait. Who's the oldest guy? How old are you?
76.
How old are you?
76.
How many ties are we gonna have? When's your birthday? And
77 on the 23rd of this month.
Could you beat that?
August, I was 76.
All right, so guess what? You're gonna say, while going up there, heads and tails. Can you believe this? These guys tied, have the same age. Hey, wait. Wait. You guys don't have the same wife, do you? Do you have the same wife? Okay. Okay. All right. Now wait. Before he goes up there, you're gonna say what?
Heads.
And you got tails, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's flip it on there, Jan. Here you go. Tails it is. We got the winner. Congratulations, the winner of the first annual American Legion 421. Let's come on over here. Let's get a picture and a video right there. Come on, guys. Tom, come on over here. Commander, Jan, come up here close. Put your hands together for the winner, folks. And that's going to be a great thing. You're going to be a defending champion next year. And do you have to say anything out there? This is going on YouTube, so say something higher. Or
I told you we should have got 2 trophies.
say hi out there to your family and friends.
Hi, all the friends in Rocky River.
There you go. You're from Rocky River?
Yes, sir.
All right, we won't hold it against you. All right, Carter, take it over there, folks. We got more music coming up. If you're pulling out, please pull out safely. We'll see you next year. Tom was the one that invited DMK Productions to the show, and thank you, Tom.
And thank you, and I want to thank everybody from Post 421 for their great help. It's all a team effort.
Thank you.
Night can be found on the following public access cable stations. Watch Cleveland at Night. If you live in the city of Cleveland, you must have Spectrum TV, channel 196, Thursdays at 9 p.m. If you live in the city of Brunswick, you can watch Cleveland at Night on BAT Brunswick Area Television. Watch Cleveland at Night online. Compliments of BAT. Go to their website, www.bat.com. Scroll down to Cleveland at Night and watch all the episodes. If you live in the southwest suburbs of Cuyahoga County, you can watch Cleveland at Night on Cox Cable 45. You can watch all the episodes of Cleveland at Night online, compliments of DMK Productions. All you have to do is go to our Facebook page at Danny K/DMK TV shows. That's Danny K/DMK TV shows. Look for the picture ship, and that is the right Facebook page. Also on YouTube, all the episodes of Cleveland at Night. Also watch our new show, Cleveland at Night, a half of a movie. Cleveland at Night, keeping a Cleveland tradition alive. From Cleveland, Ohio, you're watching Cleveland at Night. The next segment was also filmed at the American Legion Post 421. Up next is the American Legion Post 421 Duck Races. So let's go inside the American Legion for the annual Duck Races. Danny K, Cleveland at Night, American Legion 421. We were here a couple weeks ago for the car show. We're back on this Saturday for the duck races, and I'm with
Allison Nye.
All right, Allison. You know, I came here, I thought I was going to see some rubber ducks, but you actually have live ducks for this event, right?
We do have live ducks, yes.
And hey, let's talk about the it's going to charity. Is this for the Women's Auxiliary doing this? So let's talk about this.
Yes, it's actually a joint venture with the American Legion Post. Basically, the monies that are raised are used to support the local veterans in the area. They're used to support our post and things like that. So it's just been a really great night to have everybody out here.
That's great. You had a dinner earlier, and you have Chinese auction, it's a 50-50 raffle. A lot of money was raised for this event, and that's great, isn't it?
It is great. It is really great for us.
You're watching Cleveland at Night, the American Legion Post 421 annual duck races. It was a great turnout on a Saturday, September 29th, 2018. It was $10 per person, which included a fantastic dinner. They had a cash bar with two great bartenders, which we're going to interview later. Coming up next is the interview with the commander of the Post 421 American Legion right after this. Danny K, American Legion Post 421, Cleveland at Night. And we were here a couple weeks ago for the car show, and we're in the duck races. I'm with Commander. Your name, please.
Mike Sabera.
Mike Sabera. Mike, you were in the military in what branch?
I was in the Navy from 1959 until 1963.
Any war going on at that time?
Vietnam was just starting.
Wow, yeah, that was a tough war. Anyway, how long is the American Legion, when they first was established here in Fairview Park?
We've been here since 1932.
1932?
Yes.
Okay, and you've been a commander for how many years?
3 years.
3 years. Okay, they must like you here there, Mike. Now we have a beautiful hall here. You're right off the highway, off of Brook Park Road at 480. You have like fish fries. Well, I want to talk about their fish fries. During Lent, you have one of the best fish fries in the world, right?
That's true. We do 350 to 400 fish fries every Friday during Lent.
Wow. And you have an open bar with the wine, beer, and soft drinks. It's kid friendly, so anybody bring the whole family for the fish fry, correct?
We hope you bring your whole family. Yeah.
You have other functions going on, like coin shows, and what else goes on?
Once a month, we have a coin show from John Kotler, and we're going to start cruise-ins next year. Hopefully, we'll have 2 or 3 of those, and we try to have various functions here. We're going to have New Year's Eve at our hall, so. And you can see we've had a lot of people here tonight, so we appreciate everybody that comes and supports our hall.
Yeah, I was talking to Allison. I thought I was going to videotape it going, I was looking for rubber ducks, but you got live ducks for this race. Is that correct?
Real ducks, and they're a blast.
That's great. Okay. We're losing memberships in the American Legion. I belong to the 610, and I might even join 421. How can you become a member of Post 421?
You have to have served in the military, and pretty much all of us are going to be covered who served, especially in your age group.
Right, exactly.
Yes. World War II, those people are aging out. The Korean War is aging out. So we have a lot of Vietnam veterans, a lot of Gulf War vets, and we're hoping for more members.
Yeah, I'm a SAL member of 610, so that means the Sons of the American Legion, you can join if your dad was in the military, right?
That is correct, and we have a active SAL group here. We have a new commander, and he's starting to do a lot of things for the post.
That's great. But, always, like I said, I always try to do functions in my time for free for the veterans, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing this today. But they also have a women's auxiliary you can join. Is that correct?
Yes, and the ladies auxiliary are what helps to keep these posts viable. Most of our guys are getting older, difficult for us to think of things to do. And the ladies, without the ladies, we wouldn't have function.
Yeah, I was talking to Allison, and they do a lot of volunteering for the fish fries, and a lot of functions that will raise money for the post, and it's a great time. I tell you, folks, you want to go to one of the best fish fries, one of the best posts in Greater Cleveland, Ohio. American Legion 421 at Fairview Park and Brook Park Road. We're going to give you the website information and all that stuff about more information, how to join, fish fries, and much, much more. And DMK Productions and also Cleveland Nite's going to be back with more functions. Hey, before we wrap it up, Mike, you want to say hi to anyone out there?
Not really. Everybody I know is here tonight.
Oh, so all your friends are here. All right. Hey, I would say, what happened to you right here? Because we were at the car show. You wasn't in the sling. What happened to you? Just recently?
I did it the night of the car show.
You did?
Yeah. I tried to lift one end of the barbecue grill, and I pulled a rotator cuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew a good lawyer, Shyster and Shyster. So, all right, Mike, thanks so very much. We got more of the American Legion Post 421 Duck Race right after this. You're watching Cleveland at Night. This episode was filmed at the American Legion Post 421 in Fairview Park, Ohio.
Yeah, my name is John Kotler, and I watch Cleveland at Night.
Also at the duck races on that beautiful Saturday night, they had a Chinese raffle. We want to thank all the people that donated the prizes and all the companies that donated prizes for this Chinese raffle for a good cause for the American Legion Post 421. And the grand prize for that evening was a beautiful outdoor grill.
Looks like tea. Beautiful tea.
Fabulous bike.
Yay!
Okay, 9, 3, 2, 2, 2, 8, 2.
Okay, we're gonna auction off number 3 and 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the duck races. In the beginning of the race, they auction off 6 ducks to the highest bidder.
And $20. Right, $20. $20 over here. I'm looking for 25. That's $20 over 25. That's $20 over 25. That's $25 right here. $30 over 35. That's $30 once. 40. $30. $40 over here. Okay, $40 once. Yep. $45 over here, looking for 50. I have 45 looking for 50. I have 45 looking for 50. I have 45 looking for 50. Okay, got it. 45 looking for 50. 45 once. 45 twice. Sold for $45. Congratulations.
So again, 6 ducks were auctioned for each race. The highest bidder owned that duck for that race, got to name it and claim it, and if that duck won that race, that owner would receive a trophy.
Once. Limit 35, that's $30 twice. I have $30 once. Limit 35, that's $30 twice. Limit 30. Sold.
Okay, all 6 ducks have been auctioned off. Now the betting barns are open.
Hello, place your bets. Place your bets on the ducks. There it is. There's the winner already.
They're 4 for 4, right? 4 for 4. Okay. Thank Ken Smith for sponsoring this race. Thank you, Ken. And they're up. Race number 8. There goes
Dmk
1, 3.
Cleveland at Nite.
1,
Duck
3.
races right here at the American Legion 421
9,
Fairview
3,
Park,
2.
and I'm with
1, 3.
Roger. It took a while to get that 50-50 raffle.
Yeah, but we finally got it.
You finally got it out?
Yep.
All right, so 50-50 raffle. How many tickets you sell?
252.
252, so the winner gets what? You can do the math. Come on.
Some were 5, some were 2. Well, we gave like $300.
There you go. So a lot of cash given away right here. We want to thank you very much for being a volunteer here.
Oh, thank you very much.
You want to here? All right. Are you a member here?
Oh, yeah.
How many years?
15, 16 years.
Were you in the military?
Yep. U.S. Army.
What branch?
U.S. Army.
All right. Congratulations
Oh, Army.
and thank you for your service. Back with more Cleveland at Night right after this.
All right, now we're going to do the
Show the money.
Okay.
I'm a winner for once in my life.
Okay, Cleveland at Night duck races at the American Legion 421. I'm with the bartenders, and your name, please.
Tracy Spencer.
And your name, please.
Sue Ann Cook.
And your age, please. No. Almost got you on that one, folks. You got to be 20. And your age?
22.
Oh, you're a little older than she is. Okay. All right. You guys, I want to thank you very much for helping out to the duck races. And what is your best-selling beer for this evening?
I would say Bud Light.
Bud Light. And what's your best alcohol serving tonight?
Absolute.
Absolute. Are you guys members of the 421?
Yes, I am.
Women's Auxiliary or?
No, just, yes, women's auxiliary and bartender.
Oh, that's great. And you bartend at the other bar too?
Yes.
You do? What days?
Mondays occasionally.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop here. Guess what? I'm going to stop here every Monday to check you out. Anyway, do you also work the bar in the back?
No, I'm just helping out my best friend.
Oh, you guys are best friends?
That's $20 back here with one lady. I'm looking for 25.
Now it's time to auction more ducks for the next race.
All right, $20. I'm looking at $30 over here. Thank you, this lovely lady. $30. Still looking at 35. I'm looking at $30 for 35. Sold for $30. Congratulations, duck number 5. All right, just one last duck. You have one last chance. Remember, you get to name the duck. All right, and this is the shortest track. I lied about number 3. This is actually the shortest track. All right, and look at the lovely duck you get. It's a yellow duck. All right, so we're gonna start the bidding at $20 for the last duck. $20 over here, looking for 25. $30 over here.
Okay, duck number 1 is September 20th from Marcy and Allie Remy. Duck number 2 is Maverick from Nicole McKenna. Duck number 3 is Peppers from Jennifer Langolier. Duck number 4 is Rotisserie, Rodney Langolier. Duck number 5 is Pumpkin from Rob Langolier. And duck number 6 is Gator from Denise Langolier. Okay, I hope I pronounced your name right. If I didn't, I do apologize. And they're off for race number 9, and here it goes. And it's duck number 4. It's in the winning duck number 4. Can you believe it? And Ken, I think you're going to be having to show some skin tonight so we can get home. Yeah.
And one of the last things they did at the duck races was pull the ticket, the winning ticket, for this beautiful outdoor grill.
All right, this is the final one of the evening. This is for the big grill. Here's the grill. All right, let's see who the winner is. It's going to be me. Oh, still have more jello shots. Jello shot girl is going to be. Jello shot girl, come on.
Me?
Yeah, boy, Dan.
I can pull a wrong one.
Oh, yeah.
150 people mad.
And the winner is, there's a name on the back. Joe. Joe Skoda. That's Joe.
Number 11.
Payout is $7. Payout is $7 for race number 10. Thank you. Good night. Drive home safely.
Congratulations.
Danny K posts, American Legion posts 421 duck races on this Saturday, and I'm with
John Kotler.
Are you a member here of the 421?
Yes, I am.
And okay, what military branch?
Army.
How many years?
2.
2 years? What years?
73 through 5.
Okay, well, thank you for your service. But, you know, I'm going to put you out because I like about the duck races, it's almost like horse races. You were claiming horses, but claiming ducks. And you were raising your hand and auction out. How many ducks did you claim for today?
3. I bid on 3.
3, and all the money goes for the 421, right?
Yes, sir.
And your trophy is what?
Small trophy for the winning the auction race.
Oh, auction race? Okay. Did any of your ducks win today?
Yes, it did. It was please rent our hall again.
Okay, yeah, we're going to go by. Let's talk about the hall for rent, all right? This is we talk about the fish fries with Tom
and your commander, Mike. But the hall's for rent. You also have coin shows. Talk about the things going on at the American Legion Post 421.
Well, we have, like you said, we have a coin show here. We have other things. Fish fry is one of the fantastic fish fries around. We also rent the hall out, which is a very nice hall. It's a large hall. It's only a tezzerine floor here. It's open to anybody. Any public can rent it. We do have a public bar in the back too that you can rent out to.
Okay, great. Are you one of those official guys right here at the 421?
Yes, I'm the hall rental agent.
A hall rental agent. So if you want to rent a hall, you see this guy right here, and you give him a call. Websites, phone numbers. How can we contact you?
Just drive by our post and look at the billboard. My phone number's up there.
All right, and then you can contact you. You can tell how much do you have outside caterers or caterers that cater right here in the hall?
No, we usually can recommend some. Depends what you want. We have different caterers.
And you have the greatest bartender. We just interviewed your bartenders. They're the two greatest ladies out there, right?
They are. Yes, they are.
Where do you get your bartenders from?
They're both members of our post.
Oh, that's great. So it's almost like a family right here at that 421, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. Do you want to say anyone, shout out to anyone out there before we wrap it up there?
You want a nice hall? Come rent our hall. We'll treat you like family.
That's great. Danny K, American Legion 421 Duck Racer. We'll be back with more right after this.
Broadcasting from Cleveland, Ohio, you are watching Polka Time Ohio and more. You can watch Polka Time Ohio and more on the following public access cable stations: Spectrum TV. You must live in the city of Cleveland on digital channel 196, Tuesdays at 6 p.m. You can also watch Polka Time Ohio and more on BAT, Brunswick Area Television. If you live in the southwest suburbs in Cuyahoga County, you can watch Polka Time Ohio and more on Cox Cable 45. If you do not have any of those public access TV stations, you can watch Polka Time Ohio and more for free on our Facebook page on your computer. Go to Danny K/DMK TV shows, look for the picture ship. Scroll down our timeline and watch all the shows from Polka Time Ohio and more. Danny K/DMK TV shows, watch the shows for free. Time, Ohio, and more. Coming soon to the next episode of Polka Time Ohio More, the 2018 Cleveland Oktoberfest. Featuring the Dorf Rocker Band from Germany. Now it's time to go inside the Berea Fairgrounds for a sneak peek of the 2018 Cleveland Oktoberfest.
Guys, real quick, last night we tried this, and this is going to become a staple for us. For the first time in Cleveland, we decided to bring one of the best bands from Europe over the pond for the Cleveland Oktoberfest. We're so glad to have them. These three brothers, in the last 2 years, have an equivalent of the Grammy Awards in Europe. They have 4 top 10, the equivalent of a Billboard music chart hits. We've become close friends with them, so they're gonna come out and they're gonna do the Fliegerlied, they're gonna do the songs for us. Meet the Dorfrocker brothers. Cleveland, how are you? OH! We're the Dorfrockers. We came all the way from Germany. Yeah. We didn't know which of the Oktoberfest is the best Oktoberfest all over the United States. But now we know it. Cleveland Oktoberfest is the best Oktoberfest. Yeah, unbelievable. So now we do the Fliegerlied, okay? Everybody spread your wings, spread your arms. You know the Fliegerlied? Here we go. Im Gras, this is the introduction, okay? Im Schaut zum Himmel hinauf, schauen die ganzen Wolken nicht lustig aus. Und fliegt der Flieger vorbei, dann wink ich zu ihm auf. Und bist du an oder dabei, dann bin ich super drauf und auf. Spread your arms, come on! Und ich flieg wie ein Flieger, bin so stark wie ein Tiger und so groß wie eine Giraffe, so hoch. Und ich spring immer wieder und ich schwimm zu dir rüber und in dem Take-On nimm die beide Hand, weil ich die mag und ich sag, heute ist so ein schöner Tag. 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 One more time, come on, Cleveland! Und ich flieg wie ein Flieger, bin so stark wie ein Tiger und so groß wie eine Giraffe, so hoch. Und ich spring immer wieder und ich schwimm zu dir rüber und ich nimm die beide Hand, weil ich die mag und ich sag, heute ist so ein schöner Tag, la 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 la, heute ist so ein schöner Tag, la 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 la, heute ist so ein schöner Tag, la 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 la, heute ist so ein schöner Tag, one last time.
Danny K for Polka Time Ohio More, Cleveland, Ohio, Labor Day weekend. What a great weekend it is. We're Saturday, and I'm with, I'm not even saying the name of the band. What is your name of your band?
The name is Dorf Rocker.
Hey, watch your mouth. Say that one more time.
Dorf Rocker.
Okay, and where are you guys from?
We are from Germany, the southern part from Germany. It's called Bavaria, and nearly to Munich. Maybe you know it.
You know something? I just did a Schwabenfest over at Donna Schwaben's, and there was a Schwabel Combo. Did you ever hear that band?
I heard them, yeah, but not so much.
Okay, yeah, I videotaped them, so I'll get you guys a free copy of that show. Okay, well, let's get your names and what instruments you play.
Yeah.
In the camera.
Hi, I'm Jan, and I'm doing the drums.
You're the drummer? You know, I always say, hey, why don't you act like a drummer and beat it? That's American joke. American joke for you guys. So you can take that to back to your homeland. And your name and your instrument.
My name is Marcus, and I play the accordion and the bass guitar.
Oh, you play you're the main guy, the main squeeze guy, right?
Squeeze guy, yes.
You get a lot of squeeze women that come up here after you?
Every time.
It's like a lot of roadies in America. And what instrument do you play?
So I'm Philip, and I'm playing the electric guitar, and also I'm responsible for the girls.
Yeah, okay. We love the American women there.
Take the arm of your neighbor. Everybody take the arm of your neighbor. You know shukeling. Shukeling means to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Everybody take the arm. Here's the Vogelbello.